630 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And as promised, I've been telling you since Friday that coming in today, the big three, we'll call them, Lakita Cole, we got Dwight Tillery and Charlie Winburn. And Dwight said, we're going to open your eyes. We're going to open your eyes to a lot of things that's going. I don't know what they're going to open. My eyes will be open, folks, just like yours will be open at the same time, because I have no idea what they're going to say to open my eyes up. But we got the big three in here. Lakita Cole, we'll start with you. How you doing?
I'm good. Good morning. How are you?
The last time I talked to you, you were upset at that council pick. You were fired
I'm still
up.
not happy
You
about
still
it.
not happy? Okay, go ahead. So
I'm still not happy at all. I think, I've heard a couple people come on and talk about it, but I'm going to be real honest with you. I think I'm a little disappointed that the mayor keeps saying his hands is off. He has nothing to do with it.
you think he does?
Oh, let me paint the picture. So Mika and Nolan both work for him at the county, but you didn't do anything about it.
They were at the clerk of courts, right?
Exactly, the clerk of courts. They work for him. He was the treasurer. He was his treasurer. Remember when that whole scandal came out on the TV channel?
Yes.
He said, well, he didn't know who his treasurer was. How do you not know who your treasurer is? I mean, come on now. How do you not know who holds your money? That makes no sense. Oh, I didn't know. And now he's saying he don't have anything to do with it. It's just like the pick was already done beforehand. You already knew. Nolan put the bag out there.
The first day when I had Mika Owens in here and she said, this is I've got to start from scratch. I got to get people to give me input. You saying when she knew
if
then.
you had to start from scratch, then why you call him?
You said she knew then.
Yeah, then why you call him? Like I was saying before, I feel like the system never works for us. It always works for everyone else. When the seat came up available, like I said before, when it's Greg Landsman's seat, you got to pick someone, a white council person. When it was a black, whose seat was that came available? Denard's seat came available. Even PG said, it's got to be someone black.
Yeah.
I can't understand why we didn't think this was a black male seat. Why we thought that, and then to say that she picked the most qualified. Are you telling me that this white male was more qualified for the seats? Come on now. And you playing the games that, I don't have anything to do with it. The party didn't have anything to do, but no one's saying anything except for hands off. That's ridiculous.
Let me just kind of chime in because I agree with Lakita, but I also will say that neither Mika nor Abtab deserves the support of the black community. Abtab has run that council with an iron fist, and he is behind all that happens down there. No way Mika could have engineered this whole thing on her own. But let's put it in context, Lincoln. There's a national discussion about black men supporting Donald Trump. As we watch the Hamilton County Party leadership, the mayor and city council allow one of the two council seats being held by black men now given to a white man. Now, don't get me wrong. I've already voted for Kamala Harris. But can't you see how this is playing into the hands of the Republicans? After all, it wasn't the Republicans who took this seat held by a black man and now given to a white man. And the mayor says he has nothing to do with it.
And if he didn't have anything to do with it, then that's a shame. If he didn't know anything about it, then that's a problem right there as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But if this kind of treatment of black people and black men in particular that is causing it is this kind of behavior is causing the erosion of black support in the Democratic Party. But we're supposed to shut the hell up, suck it up, and hold no one accountable. But let's be clear. I think the black listeners need to be clear. White people run the city, and as always, without question, and they certainly control City Hall. When are we going to understand that there's a clear reason why black people are on the bottom of everything in this city? And why is Cincinnati one of the most segregated and racist cities in the country, and we find ourselves in this kind of predicament? If your listening audience would go to the Greater Cincinnati Foundation and pull up the report All In Cincinnati 2019. Now, for 3 weeks, and I was involved because I supported Ozzie, because Ozzie came to me and said, hey, We think this should be a black man. It should be a seat for a black man, and they wanted me to help Ozzy. Mika got calls from people throughout the city making recommendations.
I know she did. Yeah.
Now, where was Abtab's call? He said he had nothing to do with it. Other members of the city council, where were they called to say that there should be a black male appointed to the seat? The only other person that I heard might have said this was Scotty Johnson. I called Mika myself, and it took her well over 2 weeks to respond. Now, listen, Ozzy got a 45-minute meeting with the mayor about his candidacy and the need for a black man to get the seat. And you know what Abtab's response was, Lincoln? Oh, I have nothing to do with the appointment. I swear to God. I swear to God. Oh, my goodness. So that's how politicians operate. Now, Mika says she's going to make the appointment, and no one tried to influence her. Folks, I've been there, and that simply isn't how it works.
At all.
And she had this group of people that she called her wise counsel to interview the candidates, but they could make no recommendations. It was another sham. This has all been orchestrated. For anyone to believe that Abtab had nothing to do with the appointment of his good friend, Nolan, defies logic and the facts of the matter. Why would an innocent man call around telling members of council and others and deny that he had anything to do with Mika's appointment? Clearly, he was trying to get out of the way of the fallout that he orchestrated. If he was more interested in making sure that a black man replaced Reggie's seat, we would have a black man in that seat today. But that was not his interest, and he needs to stop lying to the black community. Lakita's already referenced P.G. Sittenfield, who said very openly, when Denard vacated her seat, he told me personally he wanted that seat to go to a black woman. And he said it publicly. And he asked me to help to vet somebody. And that's how Jan Kearney got that seat. Now, if Abtab wanted or valued the black community, he could have spoken out loud for a black man to replace Reggie, no matter what Mika did.
Right.
But he was on that. This is the same man who got all the past mayors, except me, the Democratic Party, City Council, and all the money people in town to endorse the slate for the railroad. And now he wants us to believe that he had nothing to do with the appointment of his personal friend, his treasurer, of which he told in a past interview with Channel 9, as Lakita referenced, that he didn't even know who his treasurer was. Come on, folks. He pushed publicly for Nolan to get Landsman's seat, but he couldn't get it. So he figured out a way when Reggie came up, and I know Reggie, Mika, and he had a conversation. And once he found out that Mika would be the fall person, then he pushed it through. This is why this process was different, because Abtab knew that the black community would be upset if they found out he had orchestrated this.
Okay, what I like to do, first of all, it's good to be here with the Big Two, and Lincoln Ware, thank you for being here. I want to give us a little facts here, add to what Lakita Cole and Mayor Tillery indicated. First of all, the first African-American elected to Cincinnati City Council was in 1931, less than a century ago. Fact number two, I got 10 facts, but I'm not only going to do 6 right now. Fact number 2. It wasn't until 2021, Lincoln Ware, that the city elected a majority of black council members. Fact number 3, it took 96 years to elect a majority of black folk to Cincinnati City Council. It took how many years? 96 years. So when Denard left, as they indicated, P.G. Sittenfeld said that he was going to appoint an African-American woman. Fact number 5, Jen Michelle Kearney, a wonderful vice mayor. She was appointed to Cincinnati City Council, and Mr. Tillery helped in the background, believe it or not. You see, I investigated you, Mr. Tillery. You even helped with that. Fact number 6. First of all, I do want to say the council member, Mika Owens, is a wonderful person.
Yeah,
She really is. She's a wonderful person, but her decision, though, as a result of her decision, turned back the clock on African American and this community, set us back 96 years of hard work, breaking the 5-member majority. Fact number 7, Council Mika Owens should not be the only one that's held accountable here. And I'm going to say that the person who should be held accountable here today is Mayor Aftab. And Mayor Aftab, he actually, if he says he has nothing to do with it, now he's going to come on your show and say he has nothing to do with it. Well, let me tell you right now, he knows about it now. And what he
Okay, hold that thought. Can we hold that
Yes.
thought? I got to take a quick break, and then we'll come back
Sure.
and let Charlie Winburn finish here. Well, let's take a quick break. We'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Are you ready to transform your life? I'm Mick Hunt, and Mick Unplugged is your destination for next-level leadership, personal growth,